How's it going? Welcome to my channel. Quickly before I get into the video, I want to talk about some things that's been going on behind the scenes, and it deals with my videos, of course. I understand that I'm very straightforward and I say what I believe, and of course, me being very vocal and me sharing my videos with people I know and making it public, of course there's going to be people who are upset with my videos. I have siblings who are upset and I have friends who are upset, and the truth is, I don't give a fuck. The thing is, I'm not trying to offend anyone. If you're offended, then I'm sorry that you can't handle the fucking truth. The thing is, I'm trying to put women on game. I'm trying to let them know this is what guys see, this is what guys want, because at the end of the day, guys are not going to tell you this. A guy would be like, oh yeah, I love your curves. Oh yeah, you look beautiful fat. Oh, I love fat women. But at the end of the day, if a petite, small, beautiful woman entertains your guy, he's going to be out the door, he's going to leave you. So the thing is that I'm trying to let women understand is that body positivity, that love your curve shit is stupid. Guys really don't care about that. Guys love petite women. But if he's looking for someone to smash and he's trying to get it quick, he might go for a fatter woman because she's going to have less options. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to state. And I'm also trying to educate black women as well to let you guys know that men are not that attracted to you guys because of this and because of that. Because you guys are masculine, because you guys are dominant, because some of you guys can act crazy, some of you guys may have an attitude, and most guys are not attracted to that. But the only men that would tolerate that are men you guys don't want. Low value beta males, bombs, and soy boys. You guys don't want those guys, but you guys want a higher value man, or a man who knows his standards as a man and who knows how to take care of a woman. He may not be rich, but he knows his standards as a man. But I'm just letting you guys know. So for my friends, for my siblings, family who do not like my videos, I love you guys. This is just tough love. I'm just trying to spread it, let these women know, let these men know how it is. Because we live in a world where people like to change things and things are no longer traditional. I'm just trying to let you guys know that this is how it is. I don't say these things because it's my opinion. I put statistics in my videos and I try not to overcrowd statistics in my videos because I know most guys don't know what the fuck most of those numbers even mean. So I try not to put so many of them in the videos. I probably put like one statistic, which would be the main point of the video in my videos. You guys ignore that. You guys think it's my opinion. It's not my opinion. These are things that are actually true. You could do your research on it yourself before you start going to the comment section being mad or coming to me personally and being mad. You know, I love you guys. You guys are my friends. You guys are my siblings. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna say the fucking truth whether you like it or not. You don't have to watch my videos. It's what it is. You know, I'm a very straightforward, bold person. I'm a lot different than the person I used to be. You know, it is what it is. But let's get to the video. So I wanted to talk about men. Yeah, crazy. I've been talking about women a lot, but I wanted to talk about men and how men nowadays are not men anymore. They're pretty much boys or soy boys or beta males. They don't know their standards as a man or what a man is supposed to be. And I personally believe that it has something to do with not growing up with a father figure or a father alone. If you live in a single mother household, you're pretty much setting yourself up for failure, and you're not going to be raised to grow up to be a good woman or to be a great man, a great husband, because these are statistical facts. You guys could search them up, but I'm gonna say right here that 63% of youth suicides are from single mother households. 90% of runaway and homeless children are from single mother households. 85% of children with behavioral issues are from single mother households. 80% of rapists are from single mother households. 71% of high school dropouts are from single mother households. 70% of youths in operated institutions are from single mother households. 80% of youths in prisons are from single mother households. And I know it's upsetting. I know women don't want to believe it, but it is true. If a kid grows up in a single mother household, pretty much the kid is being set up for failure. Now, yes, the man has to take accountability for not being present in that child's life. But then, I know you guys are on TikTok, you guys are on Facebook, and all these stories you hear, you always think the man just doesn't want to be present in the child's life. No, it's usually the man and woman didn't work out, and the woman was able to get child custody, because that's usually how it works in the United States. The women get custody because the system is corrupt. And a lot of times, women will try to stop the father from seeing his kids simply because of her feelings, because she doesn't like him. But he may actually be a great father. They just have a rocky relationship and she doesn't want him to see her. So the thing is, because of this, because of a lot of these boys are in single mother households, or their father just isn't a good father and isn't a masculine man himself, we see today all these weak ass men, they're on OnlyFans, buying OnlyFans subscription, buying sex because no woman will give him the time of the day, you know, wasting their money on porn, on sex, going to the strip club, wasting his money. And me personally, I think that's stupid. I think it's stupid wasting your money on porn when you can just go to Pornhub and get it for free. But that's not even the point. You should be going outside. You should be going out there. If you're over 21, you should be going to clubs. If you look like a bum, you need to start hitting the gym. You need to change your wardrobe. You need to look like you have something. If you're not rich, make yourself look rich. Because men are able to lie. Men, we lie to create value that we don't have. Man lying is a lot different from a woman lying. And most times, a man will lie just to get sex from a woman. But if he really likes a woman and wants to take her seriously, he might be a little more truthful. But it's different for every man. But as a man, you need to be masculine. You need to have a goal. You need to have a plan. You need to develop a future. You need to carry yourself in a way where women will be more attractive to you. And pretty much what I stated, you be masculine. You need to have a future, you have money, income, and that comes with the future. You need to have income that's gradually growing as time goes by. You need to build an empire for your family because that's a traditional man. And if you're not 6 feet tall, because that's also part of traditional man, that doesn't really matter as long as you have money. If you're short, women are not going to want you. If you're 5'5", women are not going to want you. But you have money, then yeah, you're going to get girls. But I think it was Gucci Mane who said it. My money makes me attractive. Money will make you attractive as a man. If you're a woman, money will not make you attractive. It will actually make you less attractive because a woman with money is a masculine woman, a woman who has dominant traits that men is not going to like. She's not going to be submissive. But a man with money shows power, shows value. Or in some cases, these really mostly apply if you live in the big city where you have all these crazy Western women who are trying to be boss babes and who tries to play men. Usually those women are in Miami, Los Angeles, or in Vegas. But if we're talking about most other places, like you go to Texas or whatever, or you go to small areas in California, like me, I'm in a smaller area, women will find you attractive if you just look handsome. If you have an average job and you can provide for yourself and also her, she doesn't need a man who's 6 feet tall and who makes 7 figures a year. But then, of course, when I listen to these podcasts, like Myron, he will say that a woman only wants 6 feet tall, 7 figures a year man, and that's not entirely true because, I mean, I've been lucky. I'm only 5'9", and I make the average amount of income. I don't make 6 or 7 figures a year at all. But that's besides the point. You men need to grow the fuck up. I have friends who are 20 to 25 years old who still lives with their parents' house or still trying to figure out their living situation or jumping house to house, and they are broke. They have a job, but it's part-time. They work at McDonald's. A man working at McDonald's making money living with his parents is not the same thing as a woman working at McDonald's living at her parents, because a woman doesn't need to work. I personally believe, this is my opinion, but I believe that women shouldn't have to work. A man should provide for a woman. I believe that a man should protect a woman and provide her security to the best of his ability, and that's just my opinion as a man, because these are traditional. This is how it's always been. Men work, women take care of the house, she cooks, she cleans, and she is loyal to the man. She's pure. Her only body count is the man that she's currently with and married to. That's traditional. Now, of course, men and women are not the same at all. But the thing is, and I know you women have seen it too, because let me also let you guys know something. Women nowadays are more superior than men. Women are balling out here. Women are making significantly more money than men. Women are getting accepted to colleges at a higher rate than men. Women are graduating from college at a higher rate than men. They're chasing the bag. They're educated. They have their own cars. I know men who don't even have cars. At my job, I see guys who don't even drive. They have Ubers or they have their girl pick them up. Like, I see these guys with a woman driving. And that's cool in some relationships, but a lot of women want a guy who can drive, who has his own place. He doesn't have to be rich, but if he's taking care of himself and can also spare some to take care of her, a woman will like that. I'm talking about in the majority of areas. I'm not talking about Miami. I met women who don't care how much you make as long as you could take care of her. And as long as you're handsome. Yeah, I'm an average looking guy. I would rate myself probably a 4, if anything. If I was 6 feet tall, probably be maybe a 6. But, you know, it is what it is. But you men, you guys are smoking pot. You live with your parents and you guys are complaining about life. But when really you're the fucking problem. Because you see women out here chasing a bag. They got their own place. They got their own car. You know, they're making their own money. And they do not complain. Now, of course, women very recently got the right to work, to vote, and they're utilizing that. They're taking it to their advantage, which is why they're doing significantly better than men nowadays. But men, they're getting so comfortable playing video games all day, smoking, living with their parents' house, and they're not trying to get out of that shell. Like, men, we built this world that we live in. The iPhone you have, electricity, the internet, buildings, the roads. We built this. Now we do not have men building anymore. We do not have a lot of men building. And we don't have women building either, because women usually only make money from themselves. The main reason why women are making more money is because they're doing OnlyFans. They're stripping. And of course, men are the reason why that's happening, because we are the byproduct of their success in the porn industry. We are buying porn. We are subscribing to OnlyFans. And that's on us as a whole. I'm not saying I do that, but because I'm a man, it's on us. Man, stop buying that shit. It's great that women are making money doing that. I have no problem with women making money on OnlyFans or strip clubs, but of course that comes with consequences, and the consequences that you're not going to get married to a very good guy. You're not going to find a high value rich guy because he's rather have a woman who's a virgin, who doesn't have any explicit photos of her on the internet, and who is tameable, submissive, and feminine. But if you're on OnlyFans, it doesn't matter if you're on it for a year, you got content up there, a guy's not going to want you. Which is why I do advise women, if you guys have OnlyFans, you guys have high body count, don't tell a guy. I'm giving you guys some game, because usually I will want you guys to tell the fucking truth, but if you really want a guy, don't tell him the truth. Don't tell him you have OnlyFans. Delete it, erase it, delete all your explicit photos on Instagram, get rid of it, never talk about it, make sure your girls don't ever mention it to him, and carry on with your life, and he will never know. See, I'm giving y'all some game, because what I believe personally, and again, I'm an average guy, but I'm not a fucking bum, you know. I'm only 20 years old, I have my own place in California, I drive, I have my own job, I have a sustainable source of income, and I'm gradually getting up there. Especially in today's climate, it's kind of hard to get your foot out the door, but I got out the door at 18, and I am still progressing in life. I'm not staying comfortable, and I think that's the problem with a lot of these men, is that they graduate from high school, they play video games, they smoke all day, and then they get comfortable like that. Like, maybe they're the only child, they live in a single mother household, and their mom's not going to tell him, hey, you need to get a job, because she doesn't want to upset her son and make him move out. Because likely, with the way that I'm seeing men right now, if a guy moves out, he's probably going to be homeless in the next few months. He's probably not going to be able to afford rent, because you guys are fucking bums. I hate to say it. You guys are a bunch of soy boys. You guys simp for women all the time. You guys are on OnlyFans. You guys are always looking at girls' Instagram posts, liking girls' Instagram posts. You guys are not getting yourself out there, going to the gym. You guys are not having a healthy diet. You guys are eating Cheetos all day, play video games, smoke weed. You guys are weak as hell. And this is why women are more superior than you guys. You guys are an embarrassment to men. I'm not saying you gotta be 6 feet tall, because it's genetics, okay? If you're not 6 feet tall, it's not your fault. But if you weren't working out growing up, then it could be your fault, because working out can help you grow, but it won't make you 6 feet tall. It might make you at least 5'8", 5'9", 5'10". But if you're lucky, you may have those genetics, and you might be 6 feet tall, 6 feet 3, you know? But the thing is, you men need to fucking work on yourselves. And the reason why I'm saying this, because I have sisters. I love my sisters, even though my siblings are mad at me, but I love my sister. My sister, she's terrible in relationships. She finds the most stupidest guys, and I don't want to say shit to her, but the guys she be finding are fucking stupid, because he's part of the generation of these guys who are acting dumb. Which is why, like me personally, I would rather have my sisters be with an older guy, maybe 25, even 30, because he might have his shit together, unlike these young guys, 24, 23, or even 25, 26. Doesn't matter. A lot of these men are fucking too comfortable, and they do not want to progress in their life. They're fine with their video games, smoking weed, staying at their parents' house, or roommating with a bunch of gross roommate bums. And I have a friend who has weird ass roommates, and they all sit around, probably play video games, eat, go out. They don't really have anything set for them. Like I said, I have sisters. I want them to find a very great guy, but nowadays all these men are fucking punks. They're losers. They're not progressing. They don't even have their own car. They don't even know how to drive. They say they know how to drive, but they really don't know how to drive. They're crashing at their buddy's house, or they're living in a dorm room because of college, which is fine. But still, they're bums. I know some men who are in school, live in dorm rooms or whatever, and they're still fucking losers. Even when they graduate, they don't know what they're gonna do. They don't have any plans in their future. I'm not saying you gotta have a whole ass business plan immediately, but you need to progress. Like, whether you build a business or you look for a good job, or even get 2 or 3 jobs, it doesn't matter. Pretty much, you just want to make money. You don't have to tell a girl how you make money. She doesn't even know you work 3 jobs at Subway, McDonald's, and Starbucks. As long as you're bringing in money, it doesn't matter if you're working long hours. As long as you're bringing in money, that's all she needs to know, and she will appreciate that. You do not have to tell her where you work. Even if that means if she crashes at your place and you gotta carry a duffel bag and put your work clothes in there, your McDonald's hat in there, so she doesn't see, and then you just leave and then you change when you arrive to work, do what you gotta do. Because realistically, it's not a woman's business how you make your money. You don't need to tell a woman how you make your money, as long as you're making money and you can take care of her. That's all it is. But there's a lot of these bums, they don't want to do that. They stick to one job, getting $300 paychecks every 2 weeks, working part-time at a McDonald's, probably working only 3 days a week, and they're comfortable with that. It's embarrassing. Stop watching porn, because you're going to get something called death grip, which is when you masturbate too much, where you can't feel your dick anymore when you're having sex. If you have the opportunity to have sex, you're probably going to be like 25 years old and you lose your virginity. You're going to have death grip. You might not be able to keep an erection, and you might not even be able to ejaculate, because you have death grip, because you're always spinning your meat every second you get. Once you get home from work, grab the lotion in the tissue box. Like, Really? And it's not erectile dysfunction. Death grip is very different. Something that can go away if you stop masturbating for an odd amount of time. And something I noticed, I probably might also put this in the beginning of the video, is that something I noticed is that when I talk about women, they get so salty. Because women are very emotional creatures and men can actually accept the truth. Like me saying this, like I'm going in on these men. They're not going to say anything because they know what I'm saying is the fucking truth. But I know the women ain't going to say shit when I come out with this video because you guys are so fucking emotional. That's why when I make these videos, take your feelings out of it. Take your fucking feelings out of it and just listen. Because I'm not saying these things to offend anyone. I'm not saying these things because it's my opinion. I'm saying these things because this is how it is. And you see it. You know what I'm talking about. When I talk about these black women, you know what I'm talking about. You see these freak out videos and there's always a black woman on Facebook. You know what I'm talking about. And you see it a lot. I've seen it a lot. Shit, I'm always on the internet looking at these things. I see it a lot. You see these love your curves, body positivity shit, and you know it's stupid. You're just not going to say it because women know that their beauty is their main success. If a woman is ugly, then man, she's done for. Like, if you're an ugly woman, you're done for. That's why the makeup industry is $1 billion industry. Even if the economy failed, makeup would still be booming. It is never going to fall apart. It's always going to be growing regardless how the economy is. Because women know that they are defined by their beauty. Your beauty comes first and your personality comes second. And what you have to offer comes second or third. Other than that, if you're an ugly girl, then it sucks for you. Because if you're getting a job, and let's say you're in customer service, you're talking to customers, you're a sales associate and you need to bring in customers. If there's an attractive girl who has less experience, and then there's an ugly girl who has a lot of experience and she has a degree, they're going to probably pick the attractive woman because she's going to bring customers in. Whether it's female or male customers, they're going to be more comfortable talking to the more attractive woman because, you know, that's just how it is. That's how it always works. Men are the byproduct of women's beauty. If you are attractive, men are going to be more attracted to you and men are going to want to talk to you, take you more seriously. So, I'm talking about men and I know they're not going to get mad. They're probably going to hate the fucking truth. They're probably going to be a little salty because I'm actually telling you the fucking truth. Some of your homeboys, they're going to be fake homies because the thing is, men tell men the truth. If your homeboys ain't telling you the truth, it's probably because they're a bum just like you. But I'm telling you guys the fucking truth. You guys need to grow up. You need to stop being your meat. Stop subscribing to OnlyFans and don't pay for sex. Don't be a loser. Meet women and engage with women. Improve on your game. It doesn't matter if you're 5'5". Go in the gym, work out, get your money up, and progress. Be a man because, hey, I don't want my sisters dating no bum. I don't want y'all women to be with a freaking bum. A lot of men nowadays, there are more bums than there are successful men or men who are trying to improve. A lot of these men act like the same person they were when they graduated from high school. They don't even want to go to college. And you don't need to go to college. It depends on what you want to do. But a lot of these men don't even know what they want to do. They just want to smoke weed, eat, play video games all day in their parents' house or in a trash house with a bunch of roommates who also are bums. But that's really all I had to say. The truth is the truth. This sucks. I don't just talk about women. I talk about men. But this is a men's channel. But also, this is to give some women some game too. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something there. If you guys agree with what I said, comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you agreed about. Let me know your opinion. Leave a like. If you disagree, I know YouTube disabled the dislike thing. You can't see the count, but you know, dislike the video so I can at least see it and comment down what you disagreed with. And thank you all so much for watching. Please take care and be safe.